I had to watch an episode of Star Wars over again. Really watched the second episode. It's very good. I wish they would release all the episodes at once. I want to be able to have, like, I want the story to be emboldened in my mind. And doing a show every week, I forget what happens last week. Yeah, the recaps they're okay, but they count as the time in the show this week, right? So it's not a true timed episode, right? And then the intro and the credits and all that, that shouldn't be considered part of the show, right? I'll give it a 9 out of 10. I love Star Wars. It's not perfect. It's only the fact that I'm giving it a 9 is there wasn't enough character introductions. And I do really enjoy the story, so I gave it a 9. I don't even know what it's called. Skeleton Crew. Star Wars Skeleton Crew. You okay? I'll make you a tea, but I'll just give you water for a minute.
Sure.
Okay. That'll be what I do, okay? That means like either this or okay? What is this? Guess what I am? We're gonna dominate, honey. We're gonna do things. It's gonna be awesome.
How come I can get all your clues, but you can't get mine?
Take a 10-second, think about it before you do it, and let me know when to turn around and what. And don't say what you are. No, you can't talk. You can say, "What am I?" That's it. And
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
You can say, "Turn around." You know how dumb I am. I'm really trying to get this. Okay, do it a bit more. What is it? What are you? Or is it something that is happening to you?
Like, this is
You're choking?
This is a gesture I want to do. Okay.
You're choking. Choke me. Obviously a joke, but yes. Okay, now. Give me another one. Again, same. Think about it, because what did I did this, right? So figure out something, and say what. Say turn around and say these things. Say a line.
Okay,
Say who is this, or what am I feeling?
doing?
What am I doing? You are yawning. You've just woken up from a nap.
I'm tired.
You're tired.
Okay,
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Let's see if you get mine. Okay, ready?
Vampire.
Oh, you got it right away. Yeah. Hi. Hi, meow meow. Oh, yes. Come on, Daddy. We'll cut your food. I have to make my wife tea, give her water, and we're filling up her Yeti. We were at a comedy club. It was last weekend. And went to see a comedy show. I think we've been to see about 6 or 7 or 8 comedy shows so far. Pretty good. You're welcome. There's always a comedian within the comedy show that I see that's just epic. And shouts out to a buddy from Winnipeg. He's a refugee from Winnipeg. He's hilarious. I thought he was funnier than the main guy that was from Toronto. The dude from Winnipeg is he's a stand-up dude, a class act. I said I shout out his Instagram there. I don't remember what it is now, but that's all he had. I'm gonna try and get him on my YouTube show here, and then which shouldn't be too hard, but also, I mean, I gotta find the guy, right? If one of you could watch that video from last week and let me know what his Instagram handle is, that'd be awesome. Oh, did I give her anything? I think I gave her water, right? So now I'm going to do tea. And vitamins. So we'll do our tea and vitamins, and then we'll do protein shakes after that. So for the tea, I'll give her this peppermint and creamy vanilla from Twinnings. This is from 1706 in England. They were selling Twinnings tea. We have 2 blueberry muffins to eat for lunch. So we'll eat those. And should I give her the lemon ginger? Actually, she's been kind of sniffly. I'm going to do her lemon ginger. Yeah, I'm going to do lemon ginger for her. And I'm going to do the pure peppermint. The peppermint and creamy vanilla or whatever I said there. I threw the box out. All right. Makes sense. And so she's got lemon ginger. Put the peanut butter away. The Vinta crackers. How many oranges I got left? It's not a cold orange. No, I got 3 oranges, 2 lemons. I got a half jar of garlic, minced garlic in the fridge. I got a jar of artichokes. I got a half jar of garlic minced. I got a jar of artichokes in the basement. I got a full sheet pan of homemade brownie right here. And this is baller brownie. Like the only reason this is sitting here because this is like gold. You know, I don't know if you guys know brownies. This thing will outlast cockroaches. It's in a vacuum sealed bag. It's baked at some number. Name bunches of numbers. And time and chocolate chunks in here like you don't even know. It's all cooked to perfection. There's not a thing here. I'm trying to figure out if I should give this to a less fortunate person. If I should give this to maybe a buddy. I got buddies who would really appreciate this. You know, I love baking. And by the way, I ate this much of one. So I feel bad if I eat the second one, right? I want someone else to taste how sick I am in the kitchen. Like sick. There's something wrong with me. Like I should not be able to do what I do in the kitchen, yo. But I do it. So I'll put that back in the fridge. I just wanted to really lock it down, document it for a movie. And it weighs like 9 pounds. This is like literally a 9-pound hammer right here, if you catch my drifts. So we'll put that there very safely. And we didn't skimp. I used the richest, most organic, expensive cocoa money could buy in Manitoba. I used the best chocolate money could buy in Manitoba. No joke. And I used organic almond drink. I used wicked, I said cocoa and pure organic vanilla from Mexico. $65, $80 a bottle probably. I did not skimp, okay? And I followed the recipe to a T, baked it to perfection, like better than the recipe says on the pack. You don't have to believe me. I'm telling you, like that was my second one, and I perfected the cooking time off of the first one. And I waited till the oven was preheated before I put the first in, so it didn't differ in temperature whatsoever from the second. Okay, if you don't know how to bake, then we're not going to have this conversation. It's the same thing with a heat press. Is you notice things about the first press compared to the presses after. Speaking of which, we're absolutely going to get into some pressing matters here. Just flick the switch or walk over. I want to set a timer here. I'm starting to wonder about things, but it is winter time, and that shouldn't affect nothing. Oh, I'll put 3 minutes on the clock. I'll put 5 because there's no way it's gonna take 5. Now we're gonna walk over here and finish off these couple slices. Ask the wife in a minute here if she wants half a cinnamon bun. Oh, gotta grab vitamins. Oh crap. 2 for me. 2 for the wife. Hi, buddy. Yeah. Hot mic. Mute. Vitamins. Tea is on its way out. I'll take that. Yeah, thank you for trying one. Makes me happy. I would like to grab one today and for everybody, just a couple in each tin or whatever we're doing. But that one's like a no-brainer. Even that is a good one for. So it came in here. I wanted to ask you, would you like half of a cinnamon bun that I cut in half? It's a brioche bun.
I've just had.
Oh, so that's taken away the edge. We'll save it for lunch then, hey? I'll heat it in the pan, cut it in half, heat it in the pan.
I don't know if that'll be necessary, but yeah, we'll leave it later.
Without the pan.
Possibly.
Sick wife, I'm telling you. I always joke. You guys always joke. You know I love you, right?
Mm-hmm.
She knows how mad this makes me. She goes like this. Mm-hmm. You know how much I love you, right? Right, B?
Yeah.
And she play with me. She play with my one emotion.
Yeah, I'll watch this. Get out.
Just wait. Oh yeah, he's snuggle bug. Pat to bed and call him to you right now. I love you. I'll see you in a while. All right. I make small money on YouTube, so until that changes, I can't hang out with you. YouTube is like pulling me away from my wife, you know? You know what I look at? I see missed years with my wife because I've had to do this. And I also see missed years with my wife because she's had to do what she's had to do. And this is what differs between royals or these people that have these corporations, you know, for hundreds of years. I'm not jealous or envious of the monetary. I just wish my wife could be with me, you know, more. Doesn't have to be, yeah, I would love to spend my entire life with my wife, you know, frolicking in the woods. Why? Why not? People are so like, oh no, I need lady time and we got to go to Vegas and do lady trips. I'm like, yep. I know you're kind. And they're like, they try and pull, but sometimes people who are single will like want to do, not all, some. And of course, then there's some people who maybe aren't really that faithful with their partner and they like to do these men vacations. For instance, men are just at least as guilty as women are. I'm just saying that it's okay. I don't care if my wife goes out for the night or something, but goes to like an island for 14 days without me is kind of, I don't know, it would hurt my heart, you know? It's not that she could if she wanted to, but I tell her, like, as long as you know that I'm not going to be happy and I will, like, to counter what you did, I will also go away for 14 days. So you can, not because I want to, but to show you what it's like 14 days without me. And no, you're here in Winnipeg. Well, I'm in the snowbank. While you're sitting in this fucking snowbank 10 feet high, I'm going to fucking Florida for fucking Daytona Beach weekend for 7 weekends, you know? And trust me, there will be lipstick on my collars. It's not by choice. These women, I will be tired of hammering these, banging these women off of me, you know? I got even a Viking tires, you know? Especially a hot Viking. The women in Florida are relentless at Daytona Beach, I heard. So let it be. Oh. Yes, Corsos date back to the ancient Romans. Do you know who the Romans ate up and became? Who would the Romans be in today's time? This is an interesting question. I never did get to finish my story about 1940. So the time is 1940. And Germany was very, very, very powerful. Have any of you seen the movie Indiana Jones? Remember, in the libraries, everything that is fiction is real. Everything that is real is actually fiction. Here's your proof. Have you seen, listen to me, listen carefully. Have you seen the movie Indiana Jones? The original movies, the first couple. Have you seen them? Raiders of the Lost Ark. I don't know the order. I'm not some Indiana Jones theme park rider, and I don't go to Disney and blow all the dudes that know about Indiana Jones. I'm telling you straight up, Indiana Jones is real. Go write this down. Mark my words. Listen to me carefully. Warehouse 13. Write this down. Warehouse 13. Comma. The librarians. The librarians. Aha, yes. Person of interest. Now, this is beautiful. Okay? Indiana Jones collected what back then in the 80s were referred to as, can anyone say in the chat? Romans. When you think of where Alexander the Great conquered and where Rome was at the time, and then the wars he was waging elsewhere in the far off lands, why does Chicago have Roman-like buildings all over Chi-Town? Why are Roman structures in Winnipeg? Why are there Roman structures in Russia? So in 1940, Germany was exploring the globe. In search of relics. Lost technology. And it isn't new technology. None of the technology, that's a lie. The biggest myth that we live is that the technology we have now is new. That's a lie. And the people who own the electronic companies around the world, the big companies, all keep the biggest secrets from us. We don't create technology. We begin to learn, and there's words they use to like break it down and we reverse engineer old technology to try and understand it, to see what it's useful for. Like we may have certain power cells and generators that we don't know how to fill up, but they have them in their secret vaults all underground all around the world. There are vaults, warehouses. In these warehouses, very, very few people will ever have access to these warehouses. Oh, go watch Indiana Jones. Go watch Warehouse 13. Make sure you watch Person of Interest. Make sure you watch The Librarians. There is technology that doesn't even look like technology. So what they've done the best of is they've taken. Now I have to word this so you can understand. It's so deep. The technology that exists now that they have reverse engineered and brought to market, such as a Walkman or headphones or internet or Wi-Fi. If you were to see the ancient version of that, you couldn't say, oh, these are headphones. You wouldn't recognize those as headphones, right? There's the reason for that is if you were ever to come across these things in the wild, in nature, at a crash site, if it had just fallen off somebody's back, out of backpack, or off buddy's equipment gear holster or whatever, you wouldn't know what you're looking at, because their version, even their weapons would be integrated to their fingerprint and thumb, just to turn it on. And these are safety mechanisms, so your weapons can't be used against you. Plus, later on in future, you'll have an easier way of tracking who is actually activating a weapon to use it. Was it used in self-defense? Was it used in aggressive manner? These are the reasons why that will go that way. But it's already been created. So time travel has been done, right? Like anyone who thinks it hasn't, you don't grasp things properly, nor are you in the know on private information, right? You private contractors who you think are just, rednecks, are privy to some of the craziest information in the world. But the first word in their name is private, right? They work in the private sector, right?